Hello everyone and welcome back to the 10th Life Plays The Pit. We are starting a new game because we died. Alright, okay, for the record, I'm still on the same microphone as the last video. I think I like it better. Also, the last video was 40 minutes, which I kind of apologize for. I meant to cut it shorter than that. Like I said, I'm trying to keep them around TV show length, so I have an alarm set this time for 20 minutes. If you hear that buzzing, I apologize, but that'll let me know to kind of start wrapping things up for the video, keep it around more reasonable length. I don't know how that happened. I'm having fun with the game, obviously. I'm just chatting away and playing. So I am going to play the scout this time. The engineer, I do like the engineer. And as you can see somewhere, his pistol skill is 40, which is actually pretty good. He's pretty vicious with the pistol. And he comes with a nice revolver that is just one shot at a time, so it's a little more conservative on ammo. But it's just god awful with everything else. Lock is 30. Rifle's 15. It's terrible. So you really can't use anything except the pistol. I mean, well, okay, knife being 30 is really not that bad, I guess, but he does not one-hit things like the Marine does, and occasionally the Scout will too. She's a little more versatile. I like her a lot, so let's get going. It's on normal difficulty, for the record. So these rely on my foraging skill, which is good on her. That's nice. I always kind of forget who does what exactly, and like I said, I'm always surprised. I expect, just like in my brain, in the RPG quadrant of my brain, scouts can deal with computers in a sci-fi setting. I don't know why. I'm not sure where that comes from, but it is not true in this game. And every time I run across a computer or electronics thing, it frustrates the hell out of me when I realize that that's not working. So, what do we have here? Ice bats like crazy. And some rats. I love the first floor. You can just knife your way through everything. Feels good. Feels good to conquer a little bit. Because I was saying in the last video that I thought this game didn't get hard as quick as Dreadmore. I mean, when this game starts to get hard, it basically just kills you. It's vicious when it starts to get hard, but Dreadmore's hard on floor 1, let's face it. I've frequently died on floor 1 or 2 in Dreadmore. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm not very good at that game. I've not played it all that often either. I dabbled in it more than anything. Kind of surprisingly, I like the visuals in this game more. Most people don't, but this one drew me in a little more. But yeah, man, when this game starts to kind of get a little bit difficult, it just immediately jacks it up. And like you saw it last video, I mean, everything's going fine. I'm blading my way through people, and then 2 rocket launcher robots, or whatever the shit those things were. I'm not sure what they were. They scared me and kicked my ass. But that's okay. It's, you know, about midway through, you kind of start looking forward to dying, because it's like, oh, I want to try another class now. I want to see what the scout has to offer. I want to see what the engineer has to offer. But I'm really hoping to like make at least some amount of progress throughout this Let's Play. Get a little bit better at the game, and I don't know, maybe, just maybe, see the end of it. Like, not actually finish it any time soon, because I think it's very, very hard. But if I could just like get to the last level, or like the last boss, if there is such a thing, that'd make me feel pretty good about myself. And I'm no savant or anything, but I've been playing video games for years and years and years, so I'm pretty decent at most of them. I can usually figure it out after a while. But games like this, you just never know. I mean, FTL, I did claim to fame. If you played FTL, it's pretty damn hard, and I did manage to blow the last boss up once. Only once. I have not repeated it. Frankly, I'm probably not going to. I really do like that game, in all honesty. I just realized you don't have to stand in the rot pile to search it. I bet my character appreciates it. But I just don't care about that anymore. I'm trying to get some of the other goals in it, and so maybe I'll type one of those sometime. Tape one of those sometime, and see if anyone wants to watch it. Because like I said, it appeared about 5 of you watched my video, and that's awesome. So I'm hoping you watch the next one and this one too. I believe this will be episode 4, so I'm putting up this. I'll probably put up 1 tonight, and then 1 in the morning, because it'll take longer than I'm going to be awake tonight to upload the first one to YouTube. But yes, I do compress and all that good stuff. And long walks on the beach and yada yada yada. But it still takes a little while. So, I think we're done with this floor. First floor down. We took more damage than I'm used to, although the Marine definitely takes less damage. The Scout takes a little bit more, but I feel like as you progress, she gets more powerful, whereas the Marine, I mean, he gets stronger, but he doesn't find any items, so it's kind of hard to call him more powerful. But I'm just going to go ahead and shoot these guys. She comes with, I feel like, a little more pistol ammo on account of the fact that she only comes with the one gun, whereas the Marine comes with two. But you burn through it pretty quick, which, like I said, I kind of like the... not better, because the auto pistol is viciously effective. But the engineer's pistol is a revolver, which only 6 shots, but you know you get more than with this gun in a row because this is a 2-round gun. Every time you hit fire, it shoots twice, and this thing just fucking pisses through ammo. Look at this, 102 ammo down from what was that, 115 when we started. You're like, oh, I have plus 100 or over 100 ammo, 100 plus. I'm good. You are not good, unfortunately. You will run out quickly. Maybe that's my downfall. I'm now shooting rats and snakes and shit because I'm like, oh, 100 plus. And see, 102, I'm screwed. No, I'm not screwed, but... oh, cool, one of those martial trainers. That I don't know if it always does blade or just maybe a melee-related skill. 76% chance for brain damage. Spear. I've never seen that. I didn't know there were spears in this. That's cool. Will you give me a spear, though? It's like the mythical shotgun. I find shotgun ammo almost every run through, and I've like never found I have found a shotgun once now, actually. I feel terrible. They talk about monumentous things that happen, but they've all happened off camera. In my on-camera play, the Marine lived a less than prestigious life. But I'm hoping, I have high hopes for the Scout here, because, like I said, I think she's a more useful character. I think she's a little stronger in the long run. And if I'm honest, I think if you know how to do it and you play everything right, I bet the Engineer's the best character. He can get into goddamn everything. Well, not everything, but you could make it so he could. I get the Engineer with like multi-tool, I'm thinking, because it would help because his mechanical skill is low, if I recall. But I feel like that would be just incredibly powerful. But you would have to up his weapon skills a lot. Like I said, he has pretty crap weapon skills from the get-go. And it sucks. I found that cool gun and just couldn't hit anything with it. I'm sorry, I just bumped my microphone. I bet that sounded weird as hell. No, serum. Okay, well, that's one of the ingredients in the med kit. If you recall, or if you're just joining us, the med kit recipe is 4 ingredients long, 2 of which are super common, 2 of which are super rare. And honestly, I would call this whole run a success if I could just make 1 crafting item. I just willy-nilly ran through that trap. Speed increase, that's cool. I would just call that an outright success, but has not happened yet, so we'll see. All I've made is cooked meat and sandwiches in this game. I'm fucking sandwich master, though. As in real life, I make a mean sandwich, I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit, I forgot. I'm used to playing as a Marine, I'm looking for my assault rifles, I was doing that. I want to be further away from these guys, I think. Just kind of lay into it. Yeah, see, Ice Bat does no damage to me, you do a little bit. The choking damage usually doesn't last long, but occasionally it hangs around and really, it'll do like 4 rounds, or 4 points of damage around, which adds up quick, and sometimes it'll hang around for a couple rounds, but usually it doesn't. I wanted to go ahead and level up, mostly because, I don't know, I wanted to, and I'm thinking that's maybe a downfall for me. I think I'm holding on to my level ups too long. I could be getting more items and stuff if I would go ahead and put the points into just something. She has 2 stat points. Let's go Brains and Finesse. That seems like kind of her thing. And so everything is 2 points right now. It's just 16, good lord. Let's go. Oh, I think I may have forgotten to level up the first time, so I may have 2 levels I'm doing here, but let's go Lockpick. Definitely electronics. You know, I want basically all this. I mean, I'm not going to worry too much about... Maybe I should put something into rifle, but I don't think I'm going to, because I probably won't find a rifle if I'm totally honest. So until I know what I'm working with, I'll make do with the pistol and put things into other acquisition skills, I'll call them. Although that's silly, because then I'll find a rifle and not be able to use it, but I really want to find a spear. I did not know there were spears in this game, and that's kind of exciting to me. I want knife too, because I use that. Decipher will help me get recipes, potentially, which I can't use. And foraging or biotech? Foraging. Alright, and the melee skill I think just does unarmed combat, so I've never put points into that, because when things come down to just punching everybody to death, you are in trouble, and you're probably done. And that's probably because I don't put points into melee. Because I'm an idiot, and I'm like, well, that's impossible, so I'm never going to get better at it. You know, like you do. Come on, rot pile. Give me treasure. Moldy cheese, rotten cheese. Alright. So if you find a purifier, though, you can turn those into viable food, and that's cool. And that's actually saved my ass several times, because all of a sudden you run across a purifier, and it only has 5 charges, but you can recharge it usually, so you, oops, basically have unlimited food. I didn't mean to read your load there, but it's not exactly a bad thing. They don't do very much damage. Hey. Shouldn't she be good at lockpicking? And this says open locker, and I need lockpick skill 34 and 28% chance. Okay, 94. That's what I'm talking about. Give me something cool. And unlock this open locker. Kill the rat. I did get something cool. What is that auto shotgun? That sounds sexy. Let's get that. So here's the real question. What kind of skill does this use? Is this rifle or is this assault weapon? Because it's not really either by my definition. But there is no shotgun skill, or at least not one I've seen. But I'm definitely going to equip it, because that's cool. And we have 58 rounds for it. It sounds like an auto shotgun. We'll go through that quickly. But that'll be fun in the meantime. So let's go find something to shoot our auto shotgun at. I'm excited now. Let's try this. Oh yeah, I'm not this Marine. She might. Actually, probably not, but let's try it anyway. Hey, it worked. Hey, a bunch of food. That's really useful. And a cooker, so if I had the ingredients, I could make my own food, but let's find out if I do. I don't think I do. I believe this floor is done, so we'll have to wait until the next floor to shoot things with the shotgun. But don't you worry, that's gonna happen. I can cook meat, always worth it. Usually worth it. Sometimes it breaks the kitchen, though, and then you can't make your sandwich. So if you have the ability to make a sandwich, I find better to make the sandwich first and like cook any extra meat you have second. But since I don't have any Tarka war bread, I believe is what you need. Yeah, I cannot make that. But if I had a purifier, I believe I could turn this moldy bread into Tarka war bread. Tarka war bread. That's difficult to say. Alright, well, moving along. Good to know there's a cooker up here if I need it. Ice bats, you guys are in trouble. So, I cannot select multiple targets like I could with the assault rifle. I was really hoping I could. Because really, none of these guys call for auto shotgun, but let's do it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So let's be a little bit responsible. Save it up. Kill these guys by hand. Wait till, cause I'm sure we'll run across, you know, a room with something we want to use that on more than a couple of ice bats. They pose no threat. Energy cells. That sounds like ammo. I don't know if that's ammo or ingredient. Let's go look that up. Got some rifle rounds. Got a lot of rifle rounds, I think. 110. Now, if only I had something to put them in. Yeah, we should use this while we're here. 82% chance of brain damage. Uh-oh. Yep, brain damage. Shit. Well, that's really a shame. What was I originally here to do? Anyone? Shout it out, class. I have no idea. So, I picked up something cool. Energy cells. I want to see if they're ammo or an ingredient. They're an ingredient. Sounds like I could make a gun with that, doesn't it? If only it would give me the know-how and the ingredients at the same time. Fuel cell. Cool. Not sure what it does. Probably just no crafting ingredient. But that's neat, actually. I'm getting a few items on this run that I don't like recognize off the top of my head that I haven't gotten 10,000 times. Although I was really actually hoping those ammo boxes contained ammo. Sure. Let's give it a try. Cool. Decrypt. Cool. Dissection, the hiver. Okay. Useful armor with something and binding material. I'm assuming I need maybe a higher decipher skill for that, but I mean, will I ever find that again in the game? Will I have another chance at that with a different run or character, or when I get her decipher skill up, will it make more sense? I don't know. In fact, I bet her decipher skill is above the Marines. I have no way of knowing that though, so it's not a really good experiment. But let's go see if that one I found with the Marine makes any more sense now. It was... Hey, this one didn't used to make sense fully, I don't think. Yeah, wait, yes it did. Bleeding on the floor, that's right. I think that one maybe is more than it used to be. More translated, that is. I don't know. Looks the same. Didn't I find one with the Marine that was just like mostly bullshit? I don't know. Well, sorry, I'm wasting time here. Let's move along. Door trap, let's go through it. Recharges, kick ass. As it does what the white did in the last game. And like I said, now when I run my mouse over it, which like it's one of the 2 uses in the game for the mouse, and yet I keep my hand on it at all times, like you do, recharges random items, so it tells me now for the rest of this playthrough. Which is nice, because when you find a bad one, you definitely want to keep track of that. Alright, pry open. I was wrong, she is good at mechanical. Or maybe it was engineer, I was guessing. She's not good at mechanical. Well, she's decent. How hard could it be to pry open a locker? Well, probably made of adamantium. That word didn't work, but it's probably made of something real hard. Future locker. Good band name. Something's around. Yeah, there you are. It makes you move slow like that. It means somewhere near you there's an enemy. I think anywhere near you. Or the rest of the enemies on the level just are standing still until you trigger them or something. That's possible too, so it's maybe reactive anywhere, I don't know. That thought probably didn't make much sense. I'm sorry, I'm kind of battling. It is real late at night, so I should really honestly be in bed, but instead, video games. You know. I think I'm probably honestly not the only one who can relate to that right this second, if you're watching this. If you're anything like me, sometimes I waste my time playing video games, sometimes I waste my time watching people play video games. Kind of strange. I don't view any of it a waste. But society does, man. Not anymore. It's now like chic to be kind of geeky, I think, which is good. I didn't mean to rhyme there. I threw kinda in to try and break that up. I apologize if it came out wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and burn my level up. Like I said, I think that has honestly been kind of holding me back. She only gets 1 skill point, or stat point, I guess. Finesse. I don't know. I could sit there and deliberate forever, but does not matter in the long run. Lockpick, definitely. Mechanical, definitely. Computer. Pistol, for sure. I'm not gonna bother with right. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, where's shotgun factor in here? I mean, you know, it could kind of be either of these, which, if I use it, which I forgot about it, I apologize, I should be using it, because that'd be fun. It'll theoretically, let's save some points. It should pretty quickly, like, improve my proficiency with whatever it is, and we can find out, so let's start shooting things with it. Burn a little of this ammo. Not yet. Usually it happens pretty quick when you're not very good with something. Oh, auto shotgun damaged. Some optics. Pardon me, I'm trying to work away from the microphone. That's gross. Oh geez, my disease is getting worse. I need to bring that down. God damn it. And see, now you're just burning medkit, but do I have a second one? I do not. I'm gonna... Usually the game will give you 2 medkits. Seems like it's kind of average. It'll offer you some med patches too, which are actually pretty useful because you use them in combat and they don't take a turn. Whereas, I've never had it happen, but it seems very possible you could die while I'm using the med kit, because I believe it takes 2 turns. Sorry, I startled the hell out of myself there because my alarm went off. So, I believe that means this is going to be the last floor, but I'm going to wrap this floor up before I call it quits for the night. It'll definitely be my last video of the night. I do not have another one in me. You might be able to hear it, I'm kind of fading. But if you are watching, definitely let me know what you like, let me know what you don't like. I'm here to serve, so I will be happy to change anything, but I think I like the sound quality of this microphone better. I have some, I might have mentioned this in one of the earlier videos, but I have some really cool old Nakamichi microphones is what they were called. I kind of nicked them from my parents' house. They well, they were used to tape the Grateful Dead, so they're probably not great like voice microphones, but I don't know anything about it, so I'm going to try those. Problem is they run on these weird batteries that I have never seen before. They're some kind of 9-volt, but they're 9-volt transistor battery. And someone out there might know what I'm talking about, but I have never seen them before. So I'm going to have to kind of launch a search for those batteries, because they're from the 70s, and they are way dead. I'm just repairing these cook stations at this point to get the experience for doing it, obviously. Let's see what I get. Oh, I knew what I was going to get. It was squad. I saw an enemy run up on the screen. I did not miss that, so I'm definitely going to go hunting them. But look at this situation. This is glad I... Oh, yeah. The shotgun will damage an enemy and an enemy next to it, apparently not behind it. So auto shotgun made that a breeze. I am poisoned, so those rats poisoned me. Where did I get disease earlier, I wonder? I know there's one of those little blob-type enemies that gives you disease. One of them does the acid damage to your equipment, which is really bad, and because it does, like, overall damage, or durability is damaged, so it'll just never be as good again, as far as I can tell. And then the other one diseases you, and as I ranted about in an earlier video, diseases just sometimes nasty in this game. Usually it'll work out of your system, but when it doesn't, it just burns medkits up, as you saw earlier. Well, I got some food pellets, but I did trigger an alarm. I doubt it's gonna matter. Okay, so I have found the exit. Video's wrapping up here. But I need to explore these last couple rooms, and I figure if you're watching, you probably want to see me do that. So, like I said, I've been slacking on the last couple days. I'm cranking out these 2 videos tonight because I checked my channel and got all excited when I noticed my videos had a couple views. So please come back and watch some more. I will continue making them. I really will. It's just, I usually have to work, and so it's kind of late at night when I get the chance. And sometimes I'm not real motivated, and I'm not the only one that lives in this house, so I don't want everyone to think I'm completely insane, just sitting here like babbling to myself in my room at 2:33 in the morning. But it is what it is, so, you know, maybe I should just fly that flag with pride. I'm glad that sentence came out right. Honestly, right before I said it, it was like, oh, this isn't gonna work. I don't know what I'm saying. 99% chance. That's what I like to see. It wasn't maybe the most proudest sentence I've ever said, but it came out the way it was in my head. That's good. I am obviously doing all of these live, and so I will probably say shit that does not make sense sometimes. I apologize for that, but I'm just trying to continually commentate, because I figure otherwise just go play the game for yourself if you just want to see the gameplay. But you want to hear somebody talking. I don't know. Where am I going? Where is my exit? I've gone back to the entrance by accident. That's alright. A little more video. Always fun. But yeah, I try and, you know, not leave any silent blocks. I think that's important for a Let's Play. And, I've always kind of, you know, the way I look at it, I'm kind of like a dog with Let's Plays. It's like I just like to have them on so I feel like there's someone there. You know what I mean? So, if I'm that guy being there right now, welcome aboard. I'm glad you're watching. Please keep watching. It's been the 10th Life playing the pit. I almost forgot what it was called, but I didn't, so score. And good night, guys. I will see you next time.